Alright, squad. You already know what's going on, fool. What up, squad? How you feeling? Y'all straight? Hope ain't nobody been fucking with you. You know that. But look, though, we got a video. We gotta talk about this nigga, Osama. You feel me? Shout out to Chicago. He's letting Chicago on fire right now. You feel me? Cause I don't know if he finna drop an album or whatever, but he finna have he doing some type of payroll or whatever, so he doing hella interviews and shit, so he wanted no jumper. And the shit he was talking about is he letting niggas know, so we talking about. Let's
The song being, disrespectful song. Did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Hell yeah, that shit come with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. At the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called that. It was on some other shit. And the producer just, we played all this back in my ear, oh yeah, nigga bust out, fuck it.
Hey, this bust out right here, though. This a real famous place. It's a real famous place, baby. It's bust out, it's a real famous place, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm saying,
Just get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed the man.
Places in Chicago, some beefs just don't fade. They wait till you vulnerable. They wait while you sit down. They wait while you with your kids. They wait while you do your bid. They wait while you think you moved on. But the second they get up on you, those same beefs are right there at your front door. And they not knocking, they kicking it in. Or they taking the first opportunity no matter who you with. And it's one of those stories. Within the last 48 hours of me recording this video, a Chicago rapper sat down for an interview in LA, which we'll later check out. And in the middle of him telling his story, one of the co-hosts threw what many are calling a federal question. He asked him about an incident where a man was gunned down in front of his kids. That single moment in the interview sent people right back down memory lane, reopening the case in the street's mind. Who was involved, how he allegedly lost his life, and what happened to the people connected to it. Was it ever an arrest, or was it pure street justice? But to understand this, we have to pull back and look into the rap beefs tied to it. The rapper in question is Osama, once moved under Lil Durk's label. That connection alone around THF, a crew that's been tied to some of Chicago's most infamous moments. And that tie might be the same thread that led to some watches being stolen, and the daily chain of events that followed. Now the alleged click connection, well, it goes back to a viral post from a Chicago rap star named Lil Durk, who's currently incarcerated, which we'll later check out, standing at what he called the famous bus stop. But that wasn't just any spot, it was the scene of his enemy, who lost his life at the bus stop after making a diss track. And he would go on as far as being responsible, allegedly, for taking out some of his good friends. So in this video, we're breaking it all down. The history, the players, the beef, and how the moment at the bus stop made more than 10 years ago is still claiming lives today. A made a man had millions of supporters, or at least fans, after he was found deceased. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Born June 3rd, 1997 was Isaiah Dukes, also known as Lil Osama, a Chicago drill rapper from the South Side, known for mixing gritty street storytelling with melodic hooks. Some say he blends pain rap with drill energy and often rapping about street politics, survival, and betrayal. His breakout hit was in 2019 and the track title changed up. It went viral. During the pandemic, he linked to OTF's Lil Durk's label, but he wasn't officially signed long term. But during that time, Lil Durk ended up hopping on Lil Osama hot track, F My Cousin.
That motherfucker was a banger, fool. Still is, you know what I'm saying? Smart got the keys. He had the keys back then, you feel me? Still, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he gonna have them bitches until he get the case going, you know what I'm saying? But Lil Durk, for Lil Durk getting on a song like that, my nigga, oh yeah. Gotta snap. And, you know what I'm saying? That's a Chicago anthem shit. You feel me? You feel me?
Now God has really been on Lil Osama's side. September of 2022, he was picked up in New York on federal weapons charge after allegedly leaving a switch in the back of an Uber that was occupied by him. He was also seen on body cam footage about to do a drill with a number of firearms in the trunk and running from police in Chicago. Most recently in 2024, while in LA, he allegedly robbed a cameraman while he was in a yellow Lamborghini.
People have been arrested after luring two photographers to a fake music video and then pistol whipping them. This happened last night at a smoke shop on Melrose Avenue. Authorities say there were 8 suspects in total. After holding the photographers at gunpoint, the suspects took off in 2 cars, a yellow Lamborghini and a black BMW. Police did find the Lamborghini later in the San Fernando Valley, and that's when a pursuit started. The pursuit ended in Ventura County about 40 minutes later. The black BMW has not been found.
Why the fuck is you robbing the cameraman? You feel me? If anything, that nigga, they trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Cameramans don't even get paid that much for real. I don't think so. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like, you know what I'm saying? Cole Bennett or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Even that. You got a whole big ass. What the fuck? And I think I react to that song though when that shit just put on the news too. Like I got to react to the song.
But as we just mentioned, Osama been having God on his side. Because yet and still, he got another chance and another opportunity. He just signed a new deal he just publicized on social media. And during this time, he's making his promo run. One of his stops was No Jumper, the platform based out of California, promoting his new music. But of course, during these interviews, sometimes messy questions get asked. And one of the questions that was asked was his knowledge on a young man who went by the name of THFTP, who we'll later discuss after you briefly check out this clip. Unfortunately, he was gunned down in front of his kids, may he rest in peace. But check out what Lil Osama had to say. There's been rumors floating around that he allegedly lost his life after being associated with individuals from THF and possibly him who took his watches in a hotel or an Airbnb. Check it out.
Really the THFTP was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I pray for his daughter, you feel me? I pray for her mama, I pray for their whole family. You get what I'm saying?
But like niggas ain't giving a fuck. Like back in the day, it used to be such, if you see the nigga kids, shit, niggas,
And that's how it used to be back in the day when it was structured, you know what I'm saying? Niggas had guidance for real. This nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Nigga down there kill your kid, folk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit, because ain't no sympathy, ain't no sparing nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know I was just saying, niggas will do something and then don't. Niggas.
No, that's fed as hell. That's federal as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, my homie right here, if I was there and I was just right there seeing my homie rapping on the interview right now, I was just telling if they did have something to do with it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Zip a little bit now, you know what I'm saying? Cool, got your point, you know what I'm saying?
Do something to him, knowing he know what you say, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you would do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. We gonna do anything that hurt you. You hear me? So, you really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Point blank, period.
Alright, so now some people was calling that question federal. Some people was calling that answer somewhat police. I'll let y'all make that call. Before we go into detail about why they were saying that and what allegedly happened to THFTP, his connection to Lil Osama, at least one of them, and what was the chain of events, check out what Lil Osama had to say after getting the backlash for that interview.
niggas get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed him at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to on live, to text messages, to phone calls. But as soon as I get on the interview, You feel me? And say some, oh, he a snitch, he talking too much, he this, he that.
That ain't the same though, gang. That ain't the same. You damn near just confessing to some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying you is, but that's how the fuck that's how they go on it. Yeah, you feel me? He said, you gonna do some shit. Think about how it's gonna affect the rest of your whole camp and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no structure, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Basically, shit, we had to do it, shit. Fuck it, niggas took my watches. Oh, watch out. And you just got out of a switch case. Relax, gang. What you trying to go back to jail? I'm not trying to go back to jail, fuck. That's what it is.
Suck my dick, nigga. Your homies died, nigga. Get in the field. I wasn't even supposed to be talking like this on here, but I'm just telling y'all, gang. Stop DMing me, stop texting me, stop sending me some good for what I said in that interview. I ain't never snitched, I ain't never told on a nigga. But all your friends is rats, though. All your friends is rats, though. All y'all niggas got paid.
Now the person he was allegedly referring to, let's do it better than that. The person he was answering the question to in the No Jumper interview, as mentioned, THFTP. Now the THF allegedly stands for Trigger Happy Family, which is also the neighborhood of Lord Durk's once close affiliate, THF Beizou. But far as THFTP, a decade ago he released a track titled Bus Stop. It was marking a man named 051 Lil Mark who lost his life at a bus stop. Well, we'll briefly go over his story, but check out the song. Man, by that bus stop, y'all know how by that bus stop, by that bus stop, okay. Now Lord Durk brother D-Thing was also close with THF. You saw him in a bus stop video. Even Lord Durk went to the local bus stop and made a video at an early stage of Instagram and posted what he said is a famous bus stop. Hey, this bus stop right here, though, this a real famous place, dude. This a real famous place, dude. This bus stop, that's a real famous place, dude. I know that. Now the reason that was celebrated.
And that shit was, when that shit was crazy because I guess they saying that nigga Dirt was rich as hell. Still trolling the Opps, coming back to Chicago and trolling the Opps and shit. And he rich as hell at this point, at this time, you feel me? So it's like, some people really ain't really have to respect this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. Nigga gonna shit on whoever who don't fuck with it, yeah. I know that's what I do.
It was because back on March 25th, 2014, Lil Mark released a music video titled No Competition. It was a remix of Lil Durk and Lil Reese 2013 track Competition. And the track Lil Mark goes on to disrespect 11 dead Opps, including L.A. Capone. The music video featured other Chicago drill rappers such as FBG Young and 051 Rose. It was titled the OTF Diss and 300 Diss. Just 3 days later, March 28, 2014, at 1:27 p.m. broad daylight, Lil Mark stood near that famous bus stop at 415 East 51st Street, east of King Drive. When a silver minivan pulled up, the shooter armed with a handgun with an extended clip would fire at least 12 shots at Lil Mark, where he was hit 1 or 2 times in the head. After a brief pause, the shooter fired 2 more shots, then escaped in the minivan. Lil Mark was pronounced dead at the scene. The minivan used in the murder was found in flames on 37th and Ellis just 5 hours after. Lil Mark killer was never caught. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. THFTP had talked about the song Bus Stop just 6 years after that situation. He went on the popular platform 16 Shadow. Check out a brief clip.
Like, more fast like it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Around what time did you drop it? Like, what year was it? I think I had dropped that at 16, the end of 15, or 2016 or some shit.
And I remember when you dropped it, I seen like Dirt posting it, all type of shit.
Oh yeah, everybody was fucking with it, because there was a lot of members in there. A lot of members in there that's booked in jail or deceased right now and shit. So that bitch was busting. There was a lot of we had a lot of them. Yeah.
So you know, with the song being, a disrespectful song, did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Yeah, that shit come with this. I ain't gonna lie. At the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called that. It was on some other shit. And the producer just, we played them the ideas back in my ear, like, oh yeah, maybe bust about fuck it. There wasn't supposed to be no disrespectful song on, but hey, it was at the right time. I said, that's why I went up.
Then in 2023, THFTP was associated with stealing Lil Osama watches while he was asleep. Lil Osama allegedly had went to Instagram to speak up on this situation. He said, you robbed me? On J Money, you lying. You and that I hit my phone every day. Stop running around this like y'all upped on me or robbed me. You niggas stole 2 watches out the hotel while I was asleep. Y'all gonna sell this shit, go back broke, and need smirk again. And folks ain't got shit for y'all. We lay bet on niggas. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. You stole the watches, merched on every nigga dead from your hood. You ain't steal it. I upload the messages. You niggas can't keep it, gangster. Y'all know what's up. And just months later, THFTP would take his last breath on the first week of February in 2024.
Merchant on your dead homies, niggas been doing that shit like that though. You feel me? Like that's you a shit ass you a shitty person though if you do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm right, you know what I'm saying, but that's how it is when you be fucking with different hoods and shit. Like, you can't be doing shit like that. Can't be homie. I don't homie hop. You know what I'm saying? If me and my bro got a homie and he said, I'm finna, and we supposed to do something. He said, hey, can my homie come? Shit, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Y'all look at me, that's your homie, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with each other, y'all, only time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's how shit kill. Oh, fool. Feel me?
Just 29 years old, he was gunned down in front of his daughter in the evening outside the West Side restaurant where she worked on a school project about black-owned businesses, according to Chicago police. The brutal attack happened at around 6:40 p.m. right after THFTP, his girlfriend, his daughter, and another young relative left the TNT rooftop restaurant at 5405 West Madison Avenue. A white Nissan pulled up alongside them and the gunman jumped out and fired at TP at least 25 times according to the police report obtained by the Sun-Times. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. His image was captured on camera, and out of respect for his family, I'm gonna blur it out, but check it out. One of the killers was allegedly a man named BBC Meman, also known as Taiwan Washington, a close affiliate to THF. And just 2 months later, on the first week of March, he was one of 2 men who was killed in a shooting at Grand Crossing on the south side. The victims was identified as Antonio Rogers and Taiwan D. Washington. They were traveling north in a blue sedan at about 3:20 p.m. in the 6800 block of South State Street when someone in a silver car fired shots. Rogers, 30 years old, suffered from gunshot wounds to his head and body, while Washington, 22, was shot in the head and neck. They was DOA, and I can't even show this footage, but I can only show a screenshot. And THF members had quickly went to social media to repost it and make a mockery. And as you can see, fam, we talking about some stuff that happened last year, not even 2 years ago. And it's the streets. One thing people forget, the feds don't always need a warrant to start watching you. Sometimes they just need your own words, an interview, a slip-up, a detail you think is harmless, and put your name right back on their desk. That's why you gotta be careful what you choose to talk about. Because when the wrong question get asked, especially that kind people call federal questions, the wrong eyes start watching. Then you gotta think about the streets. They never forget either. There's blood drawn, so revenge don't got no date on it. In Chicago and plenty other places, if you choose to live that life, you gotta know what come with it. It's unfortunate, but that's exactly how the story plays out. A young man shot down in front of his girl, in front of his daughter, a young relative, all while his little girl was working on a school project about black-owned businesses. So when Lil Osama come out and say this, now knowing the backstory, it hit a little different. Paul.
Really good, THFTP, he was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying? Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave, man. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I pray for his daughter, you feel me? I pray for her mama, I pray for their whole family, you get what I'm saying?
But like niggas ain't giving
Yeah,
like, back in the day,
situation.
used to be a situation, if you see the kids, shit, niggas
And that's how I used to be back in the day when it was structured, you know what I'm saying? And niggas had guidance for real. This nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Niggas down there kill your kid, folk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so like, what you trying to say for real, fool? Like, we know what you trying to say for real, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Because ain't no sympathy, ain't no span, nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know I was just saying, niggas will do something and then niggas will do something to him knowing he know what you say. Knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you would do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. We gonna do anything that hurts you. You hear me? So, you really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point blank period.
Alright, so and just to show you how deep and petty this cycle goes, in the last 24 hours after that interview dropped, THF hit social media, posting the same 2 watches they allegedly stole from Lil Zay Osama.
Then look at him, just posting the goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, phone them died in front of his kid. For that's all I really be thinking about around the whole camp, and it's like, that shit bogus. You know what I'm saying?
Hours later, Zay drove right back, posting 3 watches of his own. And that's how the cycle stay alive.
That's bad.
A mix of street politics, pride, and retaliation. And that's exactly the backdrop for the story that the media gonna put out. Wanna say, once again, rest in peace to every victim we talked about. Love and condolences to their families. Prayers to anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. Fam, let me know how you feel about this one. This was the story of an interview that might have burned
Alright, that shit is crazy though. Like,
fed
motherfuckers just like,
to a local Chicago rapper.
it just gotta be some type of way motherfuckers can talk about. You know what I'm saying? But bloodshed, that shit over with. Niggas ain't trying to hear none of that shit no more. Out of this life.